Good morning to you, everybody. I am Austin. Definitely want to talk about football from what just happened this past weekend. A whole lot has happened, as we already know. Where do I begin? Man, three out of four games ended with a field goal, and the other one ended in overtime. First game, Bengals were definitely cruising. Titans try and come back, and on the Titans' last drive, they almost trying to win it, but then an interception changed everything. And then the game-winning field goal, 52-yarder, given by Evan McPherson, has given the Bengals a huge win. That's the first thing. The second thing was the Packers and the Niners. All special teams there. Like by around halftime, that it was going to be 10-0. Turned out to be only 7-0 because of a huge block in which completely changed everything. And then that block, after that, the Niners tacked on the field goal of their own. And then the Packers had a field goal of their own. And around late in the fourth quarter, the Niners struck with their special teams of blocking a punt, in which was picked up immediately and ran to the end zone to tie it up 10-all. And then the Packers punt the ball again, and then this time the Niners marched all the way down with no time left and kicked the winning field goal and won at 13-10. So far, and those two that have lost were number one seeds. So that changes everything of the Sunday games, in which the winners of those games will now have home field advantage. In regards to the Bucs game, the Rams were just all over the Bucs. No doubt about it. But the way that the Bucs did not give up, managed to come back with a lot of fumble recoveries after fumble recoveries, and then not only managed to stop the Rams from converting a first down to where the Rams could just kill the clock the rest of the way, the Bucs forced a fumble in which that led to a touchdown, and then it was tied up 27-all. Unfortunately for the Bucs, the Rams managed to throw a Hail Mary pass, and they kicked the game-winning field goal with no time left. And the Rams go on defeating the Bucs 30-27. And then what is probably the best game of all of them, the Bills and the Chiefs. That game actually lived up to the hype, in which the Bills and the Chiefs, they were just battling out, duking it back and forth throughout the entire game. The Bills never lifted their foot off the pedal, and within the last 2 minutes, that was probably the most of the regulation time. That was the most exciting part. Like, Bills took the lead, Chiefs reclaimed the lead, then the Bills reclaimed the lead, and then Chiefs tied up a field goal. In the end, it was 36-all by end of regulation. Game went to overtime. Chiefs scored a touchdown, and that's it. Chiefs were the only home team this entire weekend to have won. Think about that. Let that sink in. The only home team this entire weekend to win. If that ain't telling you something, I don't know what does. It'll be interesting to see what happens this next weekend. The AFC Championship game between the Cincinnati Bengals, which is, by the way, the Bengals' first AFC Championship game since 1988, and the 49ers and Rams, which these two have faced off in Week 18. So it'll be very interesting to see of how those two are going to play and what strategy each teams are going to use. So I'm definitely excited to see what happens in both the AFC and NFC Championship game. And another thing to note, this NFC Championship game is going to be at SoFi Stadium, which is the home of Super Bowl 56. Let that sink in. SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, home of the NFC Championship game and this year's Super Bowl. How about them apples? Well, hope you guys enjoyed my video. I'll talk to you guys later.